Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain, back for some more Dungeons & Dragons Online. So for this quest here, we are back in the Demon Web Explorer, continuing on the third chain of Evening Star. Now, the next quest in the chain is in the Realm of Ruin, which is the Deal with the Demon. Now, in order to get here, you do need to just hop off the edge until you get to this location. It is right next to the Lulth message number 36. Now from here you do want to head up and around, which will actually lead us right past the first quest that we had done. So a lot of people typically, they'll pick up all the quests and they'll just run them as they're going. So here it is. If you had run down there to that quest, you can actually just run from there all the way around and up to this location. And then you just want to keep heading up. Once you get up, keep heading up. Once we head up all the way, there we go. We can actually see our path because I'm blind as bat. And we can head off to the east. Now just keep following the web strands. Until you're standing actually almost directly above the quest. Right here. Then you can actually just hop right down, right into the Realm of Ruin. So, yeah. From here, obviously just enter the door. We're getting a little bit of door lag. So, any minute here, it's just going to pop right back up on our screen. Let's get our hireling ready. And yeah, so unfortunately this is a part of the game. Sometimes you gotta wait a little bit to actually step into your quest. So here we are. Now once in, obviously, same as before, summon in any hirelings or prepare yourself, buffs, and just get ready to go. And then we're going to want to head across and actually talk to Ymris there. Now, once you finish talking to him, or you can just say, "Alright, meet you there," he'll open up the door, allowing you to continue on. Now, as soon as you get through the door, immediately to your left, you have a few breakables. So, you do want to grab them. Until Ireland stay. And then we're going to continue on. So we're going to head down our path, kill some spiders, and in the distance you'll see a giant kind of crystallized cube right there. Now, keep an eye on that cube throughout the quest, as depending on which location it is, it kind of changes the way it looks. Unless they've gone through and kind of fixed that graphical issue. But we'll see. So here we're going to just continue our path. Going through the spiders here. Now, once you got this initial kind of wave of enemies defeated, right off here to the right, we have a collectible. And then if we head off to the left, so we came in here, head off to the left, you can actually head below the ramp, leading all the way down, and you'll have, again, a bunch more breakables. Once you grab those, all that's left is to head back to this part here. You're going to want to actually head up the ramp here. Now here we're going to head up and around. Now up the webbing. Now once we get to the top, it is going to have a few enemies with us. As you see, one of us is still our event champion. Lovely. And then we'll have a few other necromancers. Now they are going to immediately become aggressive. I do recommend taking care of the Planeswalker Drow first. Just watch yourself, as if they are champions, that magic missile can definitely hurt. Now, once they are all defeated, then you can start working on the big bad boss here, the Chosen of Lolth. If you are fighting her before the point, then if she dies, she'll sacrifice one of her allies, kind of go into this protective barrier, giving her damage reduction, though it doesn't last forever. So there we go. You can also kill her in that state too there. And then we get our loot. Now from here, we do want to head up, so we do have a button. Now each of these buttons, if you select to look closer, it will have an effect here. So UMD to try to invoke it. So we can use that. If you get it successful, then it will not spawn in a spell ward or anything like that. So you get it successful, there's no fight, there's no trap, it's just move on. So from here you're going to want to walk around the corner and then down our webbing strand. So again, just continue down our webbing strands, and it does look like they may have fixed it. Yeah, it used to, previously, what it would do is all those giant crystals, at certain points they would just vanish, and you'd just see a small orb with the long spiky points. It wouldn't be both of them together, it would kind of be one or the other. Alright, so moving forward, get just a few more spiders, nothing major. Now here we do have two directions we can head. We can actually choose to head up this spider web there, or we can head right, making your way around to the left, which will again take us back up to the same point. So it's just a little bit longer for the same path. Nothing extra down that side, other than, as you see, there is a collectible there, which I did run past. Now at the top here, again, we're going to cross our webbing strand. This time I am going to give herself a death. Magic missile resistance. And we're going to run into our second group of these drow. Again, we just wait a moment for them to finish talking, and then you can kill them. Now, if you actually, while they are talking, run ahead and activate the symbol here, you can knock it and shatter it. It will actually open up your door to just keep moving on, so you don't actually have to fight these waves of enemies. However, it is extra kills. And honestly, it's not that many, so it's kind of a dealer's choice on what you decide you want to do. However, once they are defeated, before you actually head down our path, if you head around the side here, we'll have some more breakables. As you see, we're now at our mischief. As well, up the stairs here, there's also another group, giving us our full ransack bonus. Now from here, we do just want to head down our webbing strand, all the way to our next section. Now this one is unique in the fact that it does have a orange named Hezru and 3 planeswalker drow. Now the Hezru is not actually targetable, or sorry, is not actually active, though he can be attacked until these planeswalker drow are actually defeated. Once they are defeated, he kind of activates and goes on. So what a lot of people like to do is they'll kill 2 of the 3 casters, so that it's not too bad. They'll keep the aggro of 1 of the casters on like a tank or somebody, and then they'll just have everybody else standing around the Hezru, fighting the Hezru before he becomes active, as it's just simply easier to defeat him while he can't attack. From here, again, we got our last little stone. Now, if you do just click to activate, you'll notice it does just say concentration success. The other one would be UMD success or open locked success. And again, here we go. A few more breakables. Now, here we can actually choose to talk to the Yugoloth. Now, we can use intimidation to tell him not to summon his allies. However, if we let him summon it, which is actually what you're supposed to do, it'll immediately give you almost 3,000 experience. And it does just spawn in a couple of guys, so 4 total. Now, as you can imagine, if it's an optional to tell him, or to let him summon, rather than to tell him not to summon, it means that you're probably going to have to fight him at the end fight, which is exactly what's going to happen. So as we get to this point, they are going to be assisting us for this 1 spider. After the spider is defeated, we're just going to head through, push our gravity switch, which will allow us to enter into our end fight. Now, this guy here has an interesting mechanic where he likes to reverse gravity temporarily. So what I like to do is I'll fight typically right here underneath the barrier. That way, if he does throw me up, I don't go up too far. Now, on top of that, as you'll see, we do have our Yugoloth. Now, as you approach, once they all get here, basically they're gonna say, hey, fight with me. And they're like, hey, you're gonna pay us? Sure, fuck, I'll fight with you. And so yeah, they're gonna, which is hilarious because they're actually attacking him. But yeah, so fight them first. They're super easy to go down. Once they're defeated, just focus on the big bad boss. He is a spellcaster type, so again, it makes it real easy for ranged, as he's not trying to run up and melee you. However, if you are in melee, he's not afraid to actually use melee on you. As you see with the hireling. Now, once he dies, he will give you 1 or 2 chests based on whether or not you actually summoned in let the guy summon in the extra help for the boss, the extra Yugoloth. If you summoned them, you get 2 chests. If you intimidated and you didn't get the let Ymir summon the mercenaries optional, you will only actually get 1 of these 2 chests here. Go ahead and grab our loot. Now, these chests can contain named items. Again, I don't recommend re-rolling one of the named items here, as Shira had looted. It is the planar focus of prowess. Again, we'll grab our other loot chest here. Again, nothing there. And then finally, once you got that done, go ahead and touch our golf ball again, which is the Orbalolf, and that will have completed this quest. From here, all that's left is to recall, either head back to town or turn in, depending on where this quest falls on your list. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one all.